Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Mindful Convo. So today's video is about email writing. So how you have to write an email when you are answering the emails in MNC culture. So it is very important to know that how you will be presenting yourself while writing an email in MNC. So firstly you need to understand that what is the onshore and offshore. So these two terms are very frequently used in MNCs. So onshore is someone who is guiding to us that yes, you have to do this work, who are assigning the task to us. So let's say we take example of US and India. So if any company is US based who has office in India, so it's an MNC. So where the USA company, where the persons are sitting in USA, they will be acting as onshore, and we sitting in India, we are offshore because we are the persons working in domestic country, and we are working as per the guidelines which have been provided to us by the onshore. So firstly try to understand the difference between onshore and offshore. After that we'll move upon the types of email. So whenever you are writing a email in MNC, you will see that there could be two scenarios where you have to respond or you have to do some inquiry upon the task. So suppose onshore has assigned you any task, so what you have to do, you have to just do that task and then you have to email them that yes, task has been done. Or what could be the other scenario, that where you can try to inquire themselves, that if you have some queries you can ask them over the email. So in this case, what will be your answers, that while writing the email you have to write email in such a way that yes, the thing has been done, if the task is done without any questions. In case questions are there, you can ask questions from them that regarding this task we have few queries, so we need clarifications, so you can take some clarifications. So after they will respond, you can work accordingly. But other aspect is where there could be involvement of minutes of meeting. Suppose onshore has described you a task over a call, or you have some clarifications, you want some pending clarifications you have taken over the call. So now what is your duty? You should prepare a minutes of meeting. So minutes of meeting will describe whatever the things have been decided over call. So these are need to be done. So in the first case the task has been done. Now in the second case you have discussed something over the call, you have tried to take some clarifications from the onshore, and now you have to work accordingly. So here what could you use, like you should be using the words like yes, that we would be doing this thing like that, or we are supposed to do the things like that. So in that case your wordings will change. So we will try to learn about that what are the basic things while writing the email. So firstly you should have the clarity of your objective. So what you want, exactly want in the email, you should have that basic clarity. So if you want something related to any MI, so you should have the basic knowledge of MI, and then you have to write in the email in such a way that onshore should understand that about which MI you are talking, about which report you are talking, and what you want from the onshore, that should you want them to review it or what. So this is all about the objective, that be clear about your objective. Then you should identify your target audience, that what could be your audience. So here any person like the project manager sitting in the onshore, or maybe analyst sitting at the onshore, so basis that you have to frame your language over the email. And target audience can also be like, suppose if there is a bunch of people with the team sitting there, so you have to address the team. Whatever you are writing should be addressing a particular team. So you should firstly think that what are the target audience. Then your email should not have unnecessary words written over there. You should write it to the point answers. This crisp and clear text should be there. Then checked by teammate or colleague. So whatever you are writing, you should get it checked by your colleague or teammate. You can show your email to the teammate so that it is really important. Sometimes whatever we are writing, we are not able to identify our mistakes on our own. So it is always a good to keep a checkup on your email by showing it to any person, any friend whom you trust. And other one is manners. So you should have proper manners. You should show manners while writing an email. So don't use some abusive word, don't use anything which is out of context. And whenever you are writing an email, always understand this thing, that you should provide timelines in the email, that by when the work should be done, by when you are required to do that work. But this should be done in a polite way, not in a loud way. And always like if you are giving somebody any task, always ensure that that task, the person should have a proper sufficient time which you have given him. So all these things always matter while you are writing an email. Then avoid using capital letters. Never use capital letter, because it is a symbol that you are using the loud words, you are writing it loudly. So never do this mistake. Whatever the target audience are, you have to write in a normal text. Never use capital letters. Then greet properly with the correct salutation. Always use the format for salutation, like always use a title like Mr. or Mrs., and with that always try to connect it with the last name of the person. So suppose if anyone is Martin Luther, the name is, suppose if it's Martin Luther, so Luther is a last name, so Mr. Luther. So hi Mr. Luther. So this should be a correct way of salutation. And if you are addressing the team, try to write hi team. So salutation really matters. And always after writing a salutation, never forget to greet someone. If you don't greet someone, it will it don't look professional. So always just use a one line, hope you are doing great, hope you are doing good. So it creates a positive vibe while you are writing an email and also the person reading it. Then other one is the subject line. It should be a very self-explanatory. Subject should always be very concise. It should be very small, and always try to cover each and every point, which is like if the subject line should tell whatever you want. So if you are mailing someone due to a follow back thing, also try to write follow back, and after that colon you should write one or two words that regarding what. And if you want some inquiry, you can use inquiry then colon. So in your subject line, whenever a person is reading it, it should be self-explanatory, that yes, this is the topic regarding which the email has been written. And also whenever you are writing an email, so never forget to take the follow-ups. Follow-up is a very essential thing, because the persons are really busy in their life. Sometimes emails get missed from them, so it is very necessary to give them reminders if they are not responding back to your emails. And always try to write like reminder 1, then reminder 2. So everything should be documented. Then the last thing is signatures. So always write signatures below your context, below your body which you have written, because signatures are really important. If you forget to write signatures, it is not a complete email. And your signatures should form in such a way that they are conveying this someone, that what is your post, what is your designation, what is your office, what is your address of office building, what is your contact number, and what is your team, what is your BAU description should be there. So it is very necessary that signatures should be really attractive, it should be really good. So always try to follow all these things while framing a email. It is not just, these are just the common points which you should remember while writing a email. And basically this video has been framed from the perspective of MNC culture, so I think it covers each and every point which is required while writing a email. So in case of any doubts, you can contact me through the comment section. Feel free to ping me there, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Till then, thank you, goodbye.